Sure you don't want to get into those top-record scenarios there, Ben? We enjoyed a week off where we were able to recruit a little bit as a staff and then have 3 really good practices to lead into the Georgia Southern game. And by the time the game got here, they were in first place by themselves, with Georgia State losing on Thursday evening and then Monroe losing in the afternoon to Appalachian State and Boone. So we got their best shot. I thought we played well. Jay Wright got us off to a quick start. He did not play well in the game in Statesboro. He wanted to redeem himself. He came out and made a couple of quick threes. Really got the team energized and then played great defense as well on Jelani Hewitt. Led for the majority of the game, gave up the lead at the end of the first and second half by 1, I believe. Got it right back and was encouraged by the way we played on the defensive end. It's 3 games in a row. We've been really solid defensively, and if we continue to buy in, the teams that play the best defense down the stretch are going to win. Going into the NCAA tournament, they're going to win their conference championships and going into the NCAA tournament. So we're excited about where we are. We've got the longest winning streak in the conference at this time. I think we're playing as well as anyone in the league, and feel good about getting to March in this position. This is a big week for us. If we can be saying the same things a week from now, feel a little bit better. But we still got some work to do to hang on to this 4th seed. We're going to get a great game on Thursday from Arkansas Little Rock. It'll be Senior Day. We honor a couple of our seniors. We'd really like to encourage our crowd to come out and have a great send-off for these couple of young men that have done a great job for us over the years. And then Friday, we'll travel to Jonesboro to play Arkansas State on Saturday. So it's a big week for us going into the tournament. And I hope that next week's not the last media luncheon. I hope we have a couple more. Yeah, so I plan on having some. So if anybody wants to come, you'll be welcome.
Questions?
You proved last year that it can be done without the double bye, but how important is it to not have to play that 4th game?
Certainly it's advantageous to play the 3. Western Kentucky did it a couple years ago, but it's difficult. And you've got to have depth. You've got a lot of things going for you to get that done. Speaking of depth, there's one advantage we feel like we have over the other teams, especially the ones that are in front of us, is that we've got a healthy group and we can go 10 deep. You look at the minutes played, we don't have a player. Us and Little Rock are probably the only 2 teams that don't have guys that average 30 minutes per game. So we're balanced from that standpoint. Steve lost a guy that was a second-team all-league preseason pick in James White, and they played 5 conference games, and it really changed the makeup of his club. But with us playing multiple guys instead of 7 or 8 to go into a 3 games in 40 hours like we did last year, it's tough, especially when it's overtime. So to skip that game is huge.
Yeah, the flip side of it, though, like you talked about the other night, is a little bit tighter rotation. How has that been beneficial for you?
With us,
yeah.
I feel like it's been good. The guys that are out there are doing a good job playing well, and we need someone to step up and make shots like we did against Georgia Southern. If that happens in these tournament games all the way through, then we'll have a great chance to continue to defend and take care of the ball. So it doesn't really matter who, but we've got guys on the bench that we can go to. And I still think we have more depth than some of the other teams. Obviously, Georgia Southern may have lost a guy the other night that's a key player for them. I just think depth can be a concern in the tournament situation. Monroe's already lost a guy, and Georgia State's had a couple of guys that have been up and down, so don't know their status. Arlington lost 2 guys for the year, so.
Do you think you'll be able to get Brian Williams back this week for the tournament, or is he done? Or?
I don't know. We'll find out a little bit more today when I talk to BJ, but it was last week it didn't look good. So Friday, Saturday we didn't discuss it.
How important has it been having kind of the steadiness of Hayward out there? When you put him in, he's going to make shots for you.
The consistency has been good, and he's really done a good job on the defensive end in practice the last couple of weeks, which has enabled him to stay on the floor more. But he was on the bench the other night, and Mike Murphy, we were struggling a little bit there in the second half to score, and Mike Murphy says, "Coach, let's get Hayward in, And I was trying, but I was trying to make sure the right matchups already was a step ahead of him. And then when we put him in, we ran a zone play. They were playing zone, and they jumped on Bryce up top. Hewitt took Bryce and left Hayward wide open, and he caught it cold off the bench, jumped up, and made a 2-point shot at the free throw line, which is a good shot for him to come in and take cold. But he has been consistent on the defensive end. I think it's carried over. He's practicing better. I think he knows he's going to get the opportunity to play. And he dropped off to third in field goal percentage, 3-point field goal percentage in league play this weekend. So he made a couple, missed a couple. And Isom, the young man from Little Rock, had a great weekend. And he's also all of a sudden the leader in 3-point field goal percentage.
Bob, you talked about how important this game is Thursday for us, but it's also important for your friend Steve. Kind of talk about that relationship. And
we exchanged text on Saturday evening, and great win. We've been talking a little bit in the last 2 weeks and encouraging each other each time. And of course, he beat Georgia State at home, great win. And we've been pulling for him and vice versa. It was important that they played Georgia State so well, and then they played good for a while at Arlington, but didn't defend. And that's what really concerns me, Mike, is I know his team, they give up 58% from the floor, and they're going to come in here and they're going to guard us like they've not guarded anybody all year, because that's the kind of coach Steve is. But it was a big game for him. We wanted to beat Arlington, obviously, for 2 reasons, to help us and help him. But it didn't happen, and now it's going to come down. He's going to have to sit and wait with the bye on Saturday. He won't know what's going to happen. So this is their last basketball game. It could be their last basketball game of the year, and we'll get their best shot.
Building on what Tom said, how surprised are you that maybe that Jay Wright and the Register are 2 of your 3 most consistent players, at least over the last couple of weeks?
Well, again, it doesn't surprise me with Jay. He's our hardest worker. We feel like he's the best defensive player in our conference, and he shoots the ball well in practice. He's been streaky. In some of the games he shoots it better than others from 3, but he's done a great job for us. And you would think, question maybe Xavier and Casey, for example, 2 better shooters consistent over time, but no, these guys are doing it now. And like I said, it doesn't really matter who makes the shots, but we need someone to step up and make it. We're an equal opportunity offense. So.
Seems like Hayward's green light is automatic. Once he gets it, he's going or he's not. What's kind of led to the progression in his confidence? Because last year he started out missing quite a bit. What's kind of led to the consistency, like you said?
Just working at it. He does a good job in practice. He's got a lot of confidence in his ability and the opportunity. I think when you know you're going to play some, that it certainly helps. I think the other night he may have played 24 minutes off the top of my head. But I asked Coach Murphy, who got back up to the office, I said, how many minutes did Hayward play? Because it seemed like he sat for a long time. But we like him out there. He's got a quick release. Actually made one early in the game that we got to go with the screen call on. Bryce Washington took away 3. So, but he's confident and knows that he's going to. We want him to shoot the basketball. He's our 3rd best in the league. We want to give him some looks. And I feel like he's the type of player you can miss a couple and turn and make a couple of them.
You and Coach Murphy talked about Jay Wright's progress as a leader all year. Is that something that you guys kind of had to pull out of him as a coach, or is it something that he's put on himself?
Well, both. I think he's earned the respect of his teammates by working extremely hard and defending. And we were in practice on Thursday, and I'm doing some defensive work, and he's on the floor twice in one possession. I'm trying to get him out before he gets injured. He dives on the floor twice before I can get him out, before that possession's over. So he's very important to our team, and he's earned the respect of his teammates for his hard work. And he's turned into a good leader. The guys respect him, and they listen to him.
What has he done that specifically to turn it around on the offensive end? He had a really bad shooting streak there for a while, and lately he's been up over 50% this last couple of games.
Trying to do too much. I mean, even the other night at the end of the game, he wasn't at his best the last 5 minutes. He asked to come out of the game. He was gassed. We took him out for a quick break. We put him back in. He lost the ball a couple times, had a couple of turnovers, and then missed the front end with 1-and-1, lobbing and line. We'd let that go here at timeout because he knows he's got to make his free throws. But he tried to do too much there for a while. I think that affected his percentages and the way he played. You know, Casey's the same way. He'll come in the game thinking he needs to score to help us, and when he does, usually we're a better team. But I think Hayward's taking on that same mentality that Casey has.
Does he get to a point where, like when he gets off to a fast start like he did against Georgia Southern, does that make him try to do even more at that point? It seems like sometimes when he gets off to those quick starts or when he has a couple big buckets, he starts trying to do more.
Well, I think he was trying to do more the other day. It was twofold. The main reason was Johnny, you hit too fast. We're going right at him. And they backed off of him one time. If you remember Jay, we called in isolation, and Jay pulled up, shot a jump shot. And that was a poor decision. And he knew he came to the bench and said, I should have thrown, trying to get a foul, get his third. So he was aggressive for that reason also. But when he's feeling well and shooting the ball well, we want him to be aggressive. He gets to the basket. If people can't stop him, then we want him to ball to the basket, just like we did with the guy we had last year.
What are your thoughts on Rimmer's senior season, and how much can he be somebody who just kind of comes out of the blue and, you know, almost sort of takes over a game like he did in the tournament last year?
Yeah, in 2 games in the tournament, really, yeah. He can do that. He shot the ball great in practice. I was hoping he would make his shot the other night. He rushed him a little bit and missed it. But we feel like he's going to have a great game on Thursday. Kind of redeem himself a little bit, get his confidence going in this last weekend. Could hit a big shot at Arkansas State and help us win the game, just like he did at Texas State a year ago, and they lead us in the tournament. But he's a guy that can come and make shots. I have no question about that.
He didn't pick up where he left off, but what has he done to just kind of maintain, even though it hasn't gone maybe ideally as he would have liked?
Yeah, it's been a tough situation for Xavier being preseason second team all-league pick to come in. He started games early. He wasn't defending very well. He was a little bit overweight and trying to do too much. We rotating guards every while we had Casey trying to get the right mix. And Xavier stayed positive and worked hard. He's been a great leader. He's had some really good practices. So that's how he's kept himself at that level. And he's ready. When his time comes, he'll be ready.
He has worked in a press for a little while against Southern. I don't know if I was the only one who thought this, but I hadn't seen you guys use much of that this year. Is that something that can maybe be a tool going forward for you guys?
It can be in the right situation. Georgia Southern's very good offensively in the half court, and we were trying to speed them up a little bit. And it felt like we did, even though they shot a good percentage. I felt like it helped us a couple times in that game. Tried to get them out of rhythm. But it's scary pressing a team like that as a shooter, and most teams do. Just like we have Hayward, they have Osmo, who can really shoot the basketball. He's a good looking freshman. So, and Diamond can shoot it too. So you're leaving someone open to press. That's been beneficial to us when people do against us. So we're very good against the shooter. But sometimes it may need to be done a necessity just to pick the pace up. Hopefully we can do more coming up in the tournament.
Kind of piggybacking off a couple of guys, with Tim talking about Xavier and what he did in the Sun Belt Conference tournament, and Hayward, his three-point shooting, do you kind of see as him being an X factor in the next couple of games if he can get hot, provide that spark, considering how successful you've been when you've been successful in three-point shooting?
Well, we know that he can do that, and that's a great point, Travis. I felt like this morning, actually, I was thinking about the Creighton and Xavier. We didn't make threes first grade. And you get a guy like Hayward, if he come in, what if he could have? He could have. If he'd been able to play it, he could have made a couple shots once. So you look and think, man, if that guy comes in and makes 4 or 5 threes, he changed the game. Hardly, that's what happens in the NCAA tournament or conference tournaments. So, yes, we feel like he can be that guy.
Final Hayward question, presumably. When you saw him play at Como, what made you want to add him to your program?
That he could score the ball. Felt like he had promise to be a better basketball player. He's a good athlete, good quickness. Had the physical ability to play great defense, and he's getting better where he's playing average defense right now. He's still got ways to go, but he's really working at it. I think he's made great progress in the last 3 weeks on the defensive end. But just another thing about Hayward, he wanted to be here. He's a guy that grew up watching Ragin Cajuns with his family, and it was important for him to play for hometown school. He committed early after spring, after his junior year.
Anything else, guys?